Hi everyone, let's discuss about pseudo classes. So, what are pseudo classes? So, this defines the position of an element that cannot be targeted using the simple selectors, and they are used with the single colon. Okay, this is the syntax, and enables us to apply styles to elements dynamically, such as when a user interacts with them. Example: when we hover over a link, then classes directly applied dynamically to the elements. There are some common pseudo classes. One is hover, another is focus, visited, active, nth-child, nth of type n, first child, last child, not, checked. Okay. So coming to hover, what it does, it selects an element when hovered over. Okay. So now let's go to index.html file. Coming to, let's create a body. Here, let's create a button and write hover over me. Okay. Now what we will do, we will apply pseudo class to it. Button. This is the syntax column. We will write hover. Okay. And so once it is hover, then we will want background color to, okay, style button background, we want background color, let's say orange. Okay. So let's go to the browser. Okay. So when we are hovering over it, the background color is changing to orange. Okay. So this is the example of hover pseudo class. So it selects an element when hovered over. Okay. Now coming to focus. So it selects an element when it gain focus. So here, let's make it focus. Okay. Instead of a button, let's take input element here. Input type is equals to text, and here let's write placeholder. Click to focus. Okay. So now let's go to browser. Okay. So we have clicked it to the focus. Input type is equals to text. Here button focus. Okay. So here we need to write input instead of button. So now let's go to browser. Okay. So when we are making our cursor in the input box, so it is getting focused and color is changing to orange. Okay. So this is the example of focus pseudo class. And coming to visited, so it applies to the links that the user has already visited. So let's create a link here. How we create link? Using anchor class a, href is equals to, here we will write the let's say google.com. google.com. Okay. Here we write visit, and here the element a, then visited. Okay. So now let's go to the browser. Okay. So we have visited to this link. Okay. Okay. As we have seen, the color changed to orange. 1 minute. A visited, color. Okay, let's change it to color. Now it will change. Let's go. Okay. So let's click again. Okay. When we are visiting, let's go there again. Okay. So color is changed to orange in case of visited. Now we have another class, pseudo class, that is active. It style an element when while the user holds down the mouse button on an element. Okay. So here click me. Okay. Let's make it active. Instead of orange, let's make it red. Go to browser. Okay. Just when we clicked, okay, the color changed to red. See, the color is changed to red as soon as we click on the click me. Okay. So now next one is nth-child. Okay. So what it does, it selects the nth child of a parent. Okay. So let's create some list items. Okay. Here item 1. Similarly item 2, 3, 4. Okay. Here we will write the pseudo class. Li. Okay. Then nth child. And here we will write, let's say 2. Okay. Now save it and let's go to browser. So the CSS is applied to item number 2. Okay. Because it selects the nth child of a parent. Okay. So nth child is second child, this one, item 2. If we write 3 here, it will select the third child. Okay. So now the next example is nth of type. It selects the nth child of a specific type. Okay. So let's create a, let's say we have a div. Inside that we have paragraph 1, similarly paragraph 2 and 3. Okay. And here p nth of type, let's say 2. Save it. So it is changing the paragraph 2, changing the color of paragraph 2. What it does, it selects the nth child of a specific type. Okay. So now we have example of first child. Let's see the example of first child pseudo class. It selects the first child of a parent. Suppose we have this div paragraph 1, 2 and 3, and first let's write here first child. Save it. Let's go to browser. Okay. So the style of first child is done. Okay. Using the pseudo class first child. Okay. Now we have example of last child. Instead of first child, make it last child. Let's go to browser. As we can see, paragraph 3 color has changed because we have write the pseudo class as last child. It is selecting the last child. Now let's go to the note selector. What it does, it selects the element that do not match the specified selector. Okay. So let's we have say p has class is equals to exclude. This is the class name. Okay. And here we will write pseudo class name is p, pseudo class name is not then selector. Here we will write dot exclude. This is the class name. Okay, we will write it here. Okay, so now let's go to the browser. We can see the color color of the element which do not have exclude class has changed to red. So paragraph 2 and 3 do not have exclude class, so their color is changed. Okay, 2 and 3 has color changed, but paragraph 1 which have a exclude class does not change its color. So this is an example of note pseudo class.